Now a word about standards. The second drop-down window box on the screen is where your 5 standards are listed. ASTM 3511, ASTM 3512, ASTM 4970, ISO 12945-1, and ISO 12945-2. Here in the U.S., the 3512 is by far the most used standard. However, for the ISO standards, your 12945-1 and -2 are the ones to use. Therefore, just click on the standard that you're going to be using before each test. The machine will know it, and whatever fabric, there's no other changes that need to be made. A note on the standards, this is all described very in a lot of detail in the manual, but between the standards, there is no difference in the pill per area data and its relation to the 1 to 5 grade. The only difference is the size of the fabric. So the scanning size for each fabric is a little bit different for each standard. So if you have a 12945-1 or -2, I forget offhand, is your circular fabric, simply click on that ISO standard and then run the system as you would otherwise. Just center the fabric in the centering guides just as you would during any other test. That is a note that I failed to mention earlier. When you're running the fabric through, always keep it centered, and it would be a good idea to just take a look at the machine when it's on, and you'll see the 2 rollers inside the machine. Of course, when you do run a fabric through, you want your fabric to be grabbed in the center by both of the rollers on the edge of the fabric, so that the fabric is centered as well as possible. Another note, it's possible that, say you were to run the fabric and for some reason there would be some mishap, like this. Okay, if I jiggle it, I can make the system stop or hang up. And I can't pull the fabric out because it's stuck in the roller. In this case, that's why this jog button is here. You can jog the motor forward so that the fabric just comes through without performing a test, or you can jog the motor backwards. That's just simply a way to get the fabric out if there's a jam.